Hello, guys. My name is Joshua Dufurrena. I want to ask you guys nicely, can you please invent time travel so I don't have to do Pal's program all the time and all that? I want to go back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old to start my life all over again. Pretty please make time travel worldwide in outer space after inventing it. What am I doing? I can't focus on the future and head on until I go back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old. Who made the rules? Single Pals program. I don't like rules being part of life. It's just that, again, going to Pals program on Mondays and Tuesdays, the first 2 days are fine, but going on Wednesdays and Thursdays are just awful and terrible. It's not because of my teacher there, and it's not because of the people there, and it's not because of my friends going there. It's not because of my teacher and everyone being there or anything. They're nice people, okay? But going to Pel's program on Mondays and Tuesdays are awful. No, 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 no. I mixed up. I meant to say, let's reset. I meant to say going to Pals program on Mondays and Tuesdays are fine, but going on Wednesdays and Thursdays are awful. There is no way am I going to deal with it and head on. No way. Because I don't want my life to be like someone's who goes to the Pals program and all that. And because COVID came here in March 2020 and I couldn't go to Georgetown in April and May of 2020, and I couldn't go to college in August 2020 through May 2021, and I couldn't move out last year of June, and I couldn't stop Mom and Dad from moving away from that other house in October 2020, and I couldn't stop me from moving in with us. Now I have to go back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old to start my life all over again. And because Jimsy Bailey died in March 2013 and I couldn't get him to live till 120, now I have to go back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old to start my life all over again. Now please invent time travel and please make it worldwide in outer space. I don't want to deal with the future and head on until I go back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old. Keep in mind, too, me and my mom and dad and my brother moved to the other house in June 2010 through October 2020. And since I want to go back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old to start my life all over again, me and my mom and dad and my brother will move to the other house in June 2008 and get my mom and dad to live there till December 2023 and whatnot. And here's the other house me and my mom and dad and my brother moved to in June 2010 through October 2020. Hold on. I'm not gonna say the address name because it's personal information. Hold on. I think I got it. Here. Hold on. I think I got it. That's the other house me and my mom and dad and my brother moved to in June 2010 through October 2020. So me and my mom and dad and my brother will move there in June 2008 and get my mom and dad to live there until 2023 of December. And here's the other house my Mimo used to live by near Bull Angels Elementary. I'm not going to say the address name because it's personal information, alright? I'm not going to say the name of the address because it's personal information. So here's the other house my Mimo lived at before August 2012 when she moved for the first time. Hold on there. I think it's coming, okay? Alright. Hold on. I got it there. Let's see. Hold on. That's the other house my Mima lived at in my childhood and when I was at Boys Elementary School. And she moved away from there in August 2012 with my papa Jim C. Bailey, which that wasn't supposed to happen. So here it is. That's the house my Mimo will have to live at permanently right after I time travel back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old, and get my papa Jim C. Bailey to live till 120 and not die in 2013 in March, okay? So that's the perfect reason why I want to go back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old, to start my life all over again. And here's another house my mom and dad will have to move to in 2024 of January through October 2029, which I'm not going to say the address name because it's personal information. Hold on there. I think I got it right here. Hold on there. I think I got it right here. And here is another address which I won't say because it's personal information. Okay, hold on. Here, here, right here. This is, so that's the house my mom and dad will move to in 2024 of January through October 2029. Okay, I just want you to know that. Okay, and here's another house my mom and dad will move to in November 2029 through December 2035, which I won't say the address name because it's personal information. All right, so here it is. That's the other house my mom and dad will move to in November 2029 through December 2035. This will all happen right after I time travel back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old to start my life all over again. Keep in mind that I will write Nickelodeon a letter and on June the 9th, 2008. On June the 9th, 2008. And Nickelodeon will be filming a new Drake and Josh adult TV film titled Drake and Josh on June 15th, 2008 through July 4th, 2008. And get Nickelodeon to film Merry Christmas Drake and Josh on July the 15th, 2008 through August the 9th, 2008. So Drake and Josh will release on September 5th, 2008. And Merry Christmas Drake and Josh will release on December 4th, 2008 and whatnot. And in those two Drake and Josh TV films, it will only feature Drake Parker, Josh Nichols, Mary Alice and her foster family, and Helen in it. It will feature both of them characters in those two adult Drake and Josh TV films, and Drake and Josh's mom and dad and their sister Megan and their friend Crazy Steve will not appear in Drake and Josh and Merry Christmas Drake and Josh in those two adult Drake and Josh TV films. And any month, date, and year will not be mentioned and shown in them two Drake and Josh TV films and whatnot. And it will not feature a prison, court, and a police judge and a parole officer. It will not. And also I want to say that I want you to know that I will go to September 2008 writing Nickelodeon a letter to get SpongeBob episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob to air on October 13th, 2008 and whatnot. And also when I go back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old to start my life all over again. I say that that my Mimo will not move in with me and my mom and dad and my brother ever. And I'm not saying that to be mean. It's just I wanted my life to be the way I wanted it, okay? And I love my Mimo and my Papa Jimsy Bailey. And here's what Moonsen Treasure Kingdom commercial will look like in November and December 2008. Hold on. See, that's what Moonsen Treasure Kingdom commercial will be like in November and December 2008 during Nickelodeon and Nicktoons commercial breaks in November and December 2008. And here's what Go Hover On commercial will be like in December 2008. Here it is. That's what Hover On commercial was like in December 2008, and this will be shown on Boomerang commercial breaks and whatnot. And also afterwards, I would wait a year later of July 2009 to write Nickelodeon a letter to make first 3 2010 SpongeBob episodes to come in 2010. But let's discuss whatever happened to SpongeBob first, okay? In SpongeBob episode Whatever Happened to SpongeBob, it would only feature SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Gary, and Smurfette, who's cute and who appeared in the Smurfs, and Jenny Wakeman, who's cute from My Life as a Teenage Robot. Those characters will appear with SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, Gary, and Sandy, and it will not feature Squidward and Patrick in it when I go back in time, okay? And also, in a Pal for Gary episode of SpongeBob, it will only feature Snally and Gary, SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, and Sandy in it. And afterwards, SpongeBob episode A Day Without Tears will only feature Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Gary, and no. Let's try again. SpongeBob episode A Day Without Tears will only feature SpongeBob, Mr. Krabs, Sandy, Smurfette, and Jenny Wakeman, and not feature Gary and Squidward and Patrick in it. And then afterwards, in SpongeBob episode, Gary and Love episode, it will only feature Mary, the snail, which spells Mary is spelled Mary. That's the word. Mary, the snail. It will only feature Snally, who used to be Squidward's pet and whatnot. It will only feature SpongeBob, Squidward, Patrick, Sandy, Snally, Mary, the snail, Gary, and Sandy Cheeks, and Smurfette and Jenny Wakeman in it. And I just want to clarify that afterwards, in October 2011, I'll write Nickelodeon a letter to get SpongeBob episode Sandy's Vacation in Ruins to be a season 8 episode, and it will only feature SpongeBob and Sandy for the rest of the episode, and feature Mr. Krabs at the end of the episode afterwards, and whatnot. And in 2014, I'll write 20th Century Fox a letter to force David Cross to star in Alvin and the Chipmunks 4, The Road Trip with Jason Lee, so that Ian Hawke could help Dave Seville propose to Samantha and whatnot. And also, I met Alan Fink in 2005 of April at Boy Angels Elementary School, and also I met Molly Warford in 2013 of August and whatnot. She was a 6th grade student while I was an 8th grade student at Jimsy Bailey Middle School. And then 3 years later, I met Emily Cason at Escambia High School. She was a ninth grade student while I was 11th grade student at the time, okay? And if I go to August 2013, I will meet Molly Werford and Emily Kaysen for the first time. Those two will be 6th grade students in 2013 of August, while I be a 8th grade student and whatnot. Okay? All right? Just let me know what you guys think, okay? All right, I'll be having Mr. Matt and Mr. Lonnie as my 3rd to 5th grade teacher in August 2008 through May 2011. And I'll have Mr. Greg as my 6th through 8th grade teacher at Jim C. Bailey Middle School. And afterwards, I'll have Mr. Knowles, Mr. Caroline, and Mr. Harris at Escambia High School and whatnot. And I will be class of 2018 right after I go back to June 4th, 2008, turning 10 years old to start my life all over again. And then 10 years later, I'll be graduating Escambia High School in May 2018. And afterwards, I'll go 2 years of trade school, 2 years of trade school program. I would go to Longleaf in August 2018 through May 2020 and whatnot. And then afterwards, I'll go to college in August 2020 through May 2021. And then later on, move out in June 2021 and whatnot. I just want you guys to understand that. I don't hate my life or anything. It's just I hate rules. Rules don't please me, okay? I just want you people to know that too. All right. Just let me know what you guys think, all right?